Oh, hi there, and welcome back to British Skylines. We're here in the county of Cambridgeshire, in the town of Great Gammington, and this is episode 20. In the last episode, we worked on this university college campus, and I think it turned out pretty well. You can see someone's just arriving now. It's a little bit quiet. If we have a look, I don't think, just the details. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of students. We have 32 students at the moment. We've got plenty of campus attractiveness. That's all good. But we could do a work on the students, so we could do some public transport here at some point. No major rush for that because, you know, as long as we get a few people, that will fill some of the higher level jobs over there, which, you know, that's a plan. But yeah, we need a name for this. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to fill the comment section below. Tell me what you think we should call the campus. Any ideas, and we'll come back and revisit this in a couple of episodes time. But for today we've got a few things planned. You can see here we've got a bunch of people complaining that there's not a lot of police about, so yeah, that's an issue. We do have a very small police box here which doesn't really do a lot, so I think we'll just quickly throw down another police station over here. I think we'll go with the UK police station. I'm literally just going to pop it there. Not going to decorate it yet, they're all happy, great. We'll come back and decorate the area around it later, but we just want to fill the need. So it's been suggested by none other than McWelshman that we could do with a stately home to spruce up the area. So we're going to the workshop, and I've got one, and this one really made by McWelshman himself. I'm going to stick down, so let's take it right there. Lovely jubbly, all done. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Only kidding. Right, okay, no, let's get this thing looking really good. We're going to need to add a road access. Let's just pause it a second. We're going to need to add road access. We're going to need to add some gardens in the front. Which one is the front out of interest? I would say that's the front entrance. We're going to drive up there. We'll have a... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Boys and girls, get ready because here comes a time lapse. Let's do this. And we're back. So I wanted to leave the area out the front with quite a lot of empty space. I thought this is the sort of place where people are going to come visit and explore the grounds, and I didn't really want to fill it with trees like we have done other areas. So to be honest, I think it's working out really well. We've obviously got a lot more to do. We've only just done the entrance here, but you know, we're still early in the episode. So at some point or another, we may add, I don't know, maybe some flower beds around the gardens just to open up. I quite like it being open. I'll see what happens, see how the episode develops, but I quite like the idea of, I made a point of around the trees put a little bit of tall grass because they can't manicure the grass quite so well there, so there's little bits like that just overgrown just to sort of show what it really is. Now as for the house itself, there was a bit of a backstory to this, and this is actually going to be taken on a British Skylines story that was submitted some time ago by Jano. So I'll stick it on the screen. But that it's not giving me a lot of information. A lot of it, I mean, there's some backstory, but obviously not so much to build with. So we'll do the backstory, but basically the Gamingtons were people that lived in the region long ago. In particular, Lady Gamington was a very nice person, very kind, looked after all the people, and it was after her that the town of Little Gamington and Great Gamington were named. So this is all named after her and her family. I'm sorry, McWelshman, but I'm going to change the name because we can't use this as the Bremoy House. This is now Gamington House. There we go. That's done. And Janu, I know you like cars, so I thought I'd put a few cars out the front just for you, just for something special. But anyway, we're getting a bit distracted. It's getting dark. Hang on. Lovely jubbly. So this is Gamington House. This is a very posh residence. The Gamingtons no longer live here. They're long since dead. Hi. Yep, thanks for visiting. What are you doing? What are you doing driving it? I can't believe you just... Are you for real, you people? These are my bluebells. These are my bluebells. Right, okay, well, we'll have to penalise some of these people. But as you can see, we've already got visitors coming. This is not a resident house anymore. People... This is a tourist attraction. People can come here, walk the land, walk the gardens, explore. They can explore the house and do stuff like that. There'll probably be rooms set up where you can just see what it was like in the past, all that sort of stuff. But there's more to this. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of space. And now I'm thinking this is also going to be a bit of a leisure destination. By that, I'm thinking there's going to be a golf course up here. Hopefully I've got enough space to do 18 holes. If not, hello. Well, I didn't think that was going to do very well. Yeah, our school's still doing great, but guys, come on, moving on. Yeah, hopefully 18 holes there. If not, at least 6, 9, 12. I don't know. We'll work it out. And maybe we'll do, I don't know, some basketball, tennis courts, that sort of things. And then we want some nice gardens over this side as well. So I'm going to have a little crack with that. I'm really not happy with these people driving over here. I mean, there is actually a road that comes around there. Why are you driving over our bluebells? This is just not acceptable. But yeah, let's go into another time lapse. We'll sort out I think we'll do the golf course next, and then we'll go from there. Not sure if you can tell, but I wildly underestimated the size of this golf course. I was thinking I'm going to fit it in there, and that's going to fit like 2 holes. But do you know what? This actually turned out really well. I really like this. As much as it's bigger than expected, I was always saying that this area was going to be a forest. So this having this here, it kind of helps out because I just feel like the golf course was made inside the forest, and obviously we're filling some of the other areas and connect it to sort of the national park up here. But yeah, this is looking good. A few things obviously I want to just like go through, but like obviously we wanted to make sure that there's paths connecting all the things. So I've obviously gone a path there, and at the end of every hole there's a path connecting to the next one. So you can just go from obviously each one. It took me quite a while to try and get the placement right because I don't think there's a set way, but this is basically hole 1 here. You come to the golf course, the club here. This is the clubhouse, and people go in there and have something to eat and drink, maybe sit in the sun, pay for their bits. But obviously once they then do that, they go off and they go to the halls. So come down here. This is hole 1 here. Then we got hole 2 coming up here. That's hole 3, tiny little one. That's hole 4. It's hole 5, hole 6, hole 7, 8 down here, and 9 there. So if you want to do 9 holes, you can stop there, come back, and that's it. And then hole 10 comes off here. So you can just do the front 9, the back 9, whichever you want to do. So this is hole 10, then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 back to the start. So yeah, there's lots of options for people. They can do the full 18, they can do the front half, the back half, whatever they want to do. But I think, you know what, this is looking great, and I love all these trees, and I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, obviously with the grass and the trees and stuff, but it does feel really good. And what I think is pretty cool as well is every one of these holes, if we just go into this, they've got golf clubs on each hole. They've got a flag, and about halfway down each one we've got a buggy and more stuff. So it's quite good that you don't have to actually do a lot of detail for the actual golf holes. So it's pretty cool. So it's just about doing the rest. Altogether, it looks really good. And we also added in the tennis court. I wasn't sure if I'd squeeze it in, but just about got it in. There's people playing. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Like I say, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks amazing, and I can just picture people just coming around and just getting away from town, just getting peace and quiet, and just enjoying life. Just playing 18 holes, and I don't know. I can just picture it. It's so awesome. I'm loving this. And every hole, the thing is, well, every hole is unique. There's 18 separate different holes. Each one's different to the last, and say they've all got their own sort of shapes and sizes and whatnot, and they've all got path connecting from the sort of the start to the end, etc. So it's looking really good. But we're not finished because we've still got more to do. Now, I did say I wanted to add some gardens, so I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of gardens here for tourists to take a walk around, you know, just with flowers and flower beds and stuff like that. So I'm going to crack on with that. So here's the final time-lapse of the episode. Let's go. And there you have it, the gardens are complete. Now, it was a bit of an odd shape, and that's entirely my fault because I chose the shape, but it was a weird shape and it was difficult to get it in place. Obviously, we've still got a fair bit of space to play with here, but I kind of wanted the gravel to be in a straight line, so that was sort of my planning sort of going in, and then obviously I built the rest around it. You obviously saw me building these sort of flower beds over here. Well, they're up here, but I moved them around because I thought it's just to try and make it fit in, and I also put another one up there, just copy and paste sort of thing. But yeah, it's just trying to fit the space without making it look weird. Hopefully, it comes across all right. I quite like this. It's not my favourite thing I've ever built, but you know it works all right. And the maze, again, I'm not 100% happy with it, but hopefully because I put the paths in, people actually will use it. It's not the hardest maze, it's just, at the end of the day, you just straight line down, oh, there you go, out. But it's supposed to look like a challenging maze, I don't know. Hopefully that does the job. And yeah, I've just added a few trees and some flowers and stuff. Quite like these bits, these are good. I kind of wish I started off doing that from the start without sort of doing the other bits. But yeah, altogether, I'm quite happy with this. It works quite well. And for the actual build in general, I think it works well. It's probably the largest build we've done so far in this series, and yeah, it took a lot longer than normal, but I'm really happy with this. It worked well. Gonna have to see what we can put in here. Any suggestions? Obviously, feel free to drop in the comments what we can fit in there. It could obviously have a forest theme to it, or it could just be something completely different and they cut down the forest, whatever. But I think, unfortunately, we are just about out of time for this episode. So, will be some cinematics at the end as usual. But, as always, I've been Ski Gamer. You've been awesome. And, thanks for watching. Goodbye.